Okay, ayan. Okay. Sino ang may salarin? Hello? Okay, ayan. Um, Pwedeng pa sound check po ako ng nasa Zoom kung inig po ba ako? Pahingi po ako ng confirmation. Ayan, okay naman. Loud and clear. Okay. Sige. So, good morning everyone and welcome to our DICT Region 3 bid opening under the procurement with bid reference number BAC 2025-022. Okay, so before we officially start, may I request the Secretariat to please check the attendance and confirm the presence of a quorum for the Bids and Awards Committee.
So, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the bid opening for the provision of Internet Connectivity Services or PICS in Municipalities Phase 1 in the province of Bulacan under Region 3 with bid reference number BAC 2025-022. So, before we proceed, we would like to remind everyone that this bid opening is being conducted live from the DICT Region 3 Regional Office Conference Room and is also accessible via Zoom. It is simultaneously being live streamed on our official Facebook page, DICT Region 3, and YouTube channel, DICT Region 3, for transparency and public monitoring in accordance with procurement guidelines. We will now acknowledge the presence of our Bids and Awards Committee members led by our BAC Chairperson, Mr. Adriel Miranda, Vice Chair, Mr. Edwin Mendoza, members, Mr. Jeffrey Lazaro, and Mr. Dale Dean Martensen. Chair confirming that we now have a quorum.
Thank you, Secretariat. Since 4 out of 5 members of the BAC are present, we now have a quorum and I now call this bid opening into order. It is now 19 minutes past 10 a.m. So, Secretariat, please proceed with the acknowledgement of other participants, including the prospective bidders and invited observers in attendance, and continue with the discussion of the project details.
Thank you, Chair. Acknowledging also the presence of our technical working group led by Ms. Carisma Gutierrez, members Mr. Mark Kenneth Janicio, Mr. Joshua Sumaway, Ms. Laika Aguado, Mr. Alvin Gutierrez, and Mr. Rostom Yabut. For BAC Secretariat, we have Ms. Nerv de Guzman, Ms. Raven Rain Villanueva, Ms. Shamir Cruz, Ms. Erica Leidelino, Mr. Romel Nepomuceno, Ms. Ellen Fucanan, Ms. Charis Elijah Abaya, and Mr. Aquinore Negoira from MISS team. We also have with us from the Free Wi-Fi team, Engineer Paulo Landicho, and Chair, this also to confirm that we have invited observers for this procurement. We have Ma'am Christine from the Commission on Audit Region 3. So for our prospective bidders, we have Sir Christian Quino from Converge and Ms. Mikey Federis from Infinibank. Thank you for joining us today for the bid opening. So to proceed with the project details. So this is the procurement for the provision of Internet Connectivity Services in Municipalities Phase 1 in the province of Bulacan under Region 3 with bid reference number BAC 2025-022 and approved budget of the contract of 2,402,483 pesos and 52 centavos. That's all, Chair.
Thank you, Secretariat. At this point, may we request you to kindly manifest the number of bidders who have successfully submitted their bids prior to the prescribed deadline today.
So, Chair, this is to confirm that we have received 2 bid submissions prior to the prescribed deadline set on December 16, 2025 at 9:30 a.m., namely Infinivan Inc. submitted at 7:42 a.m. and Converge ICT Solutions Inc. submitted at 8:29 a.m.
Okay, thank you, Secretariat. So again, we received 2 bidders or 2 bidding documents from Infinivan and Converge ICT Solution Inc. So the sequence of the bid opening will be based on the actual time of submission of the bid documents as recorded by the BAC Secretariat. So we will proceed to open the bids in the order they were officially received as indicated in the log of submission. So we'll be starting with Infinivan Inc. and then to be followed by Converge ICT Solutions Inc. Okay, so Secretary, can you please read with the House rules?
So for the House rules, questions and comments may be raised during the opening of the bid. Documents, kindly raise your hand to be acknowledged. So when recognized to speak, please state your full name and the company you represent. All questions must be brief, concise, and specific, and must be relevant to the bidding at hand. Direct all questions to the BAC chairperson. So please maintain order and decorum throughout the proceedings. Any act or remark that disrupts or disturbs the session will not be tolerated. So all participants are required to sign the attendance sheet provided upon entry and kindly silence or turn off your mobile phones and other devices to avoid interruptions. That's all, Chair.
Okay, thank you, Secretariat. So following Section 30 of RA 9184, the BAC shall check the submitted documents of each bidder against a checklist of required documents to ascertain if they are all present using a non-discretionary pass or fail criterion. Okay, so we proceed with Infinivan Inc. Itabi muna natin yung kay Converge. Here is the mother envelope of the bidding documents of Infinivan Inc. So it's signed and sealed. So before we proceed with the opening of the submitted bid, may we request the authorized representative of Infinivan Inc. Ma'am, is the bidding documents we are about to open in the same condition and status as when it was submitted to the BAC Secretariat?
Yes.
Thank you for your confirmation. It is stated in the record that the document has not been tampered with, altered, or opened since its submission. So now we shall proceed with the opening of the mother envelope. Okay, so inside the mother envelope, there are three sub-envelopes containing copy 1, copy 2, and the original bid documents. Okay, so let's open these sub-envelopes. So inside the sub-envelopes, we have the technical envelope, eligibility and technical envelope, and the financial envelopes. So we'll set aside the financial envelopes. Okay, so as you can see, the financial envelopes are still signed and sealed. Okay, so we set aside the financial envelope and we proceed in the opening of the eligibility and technical. Ay, sige, sorry. Okay, so we'll be showing in the camera the original copy. Okay, let's start with the checklist. Okay, so first we have the valid PhilJEPS registration certificate. The bidder submitted the certificate of PhilJEPS registration, platinum membership under the name Infinivan Inc. The certificate is valid until September 29, 2026. So attached also are pages 2 to 3 with the list of eligibility documents, a valid mayor's permit, valid tax clearance, audited financial statement, and their SEC certificate. So item A, or the valid PhilCheps registration, is rated as passed. Next. Okay. The bidder also attached a copy of their legal documents. Next item in the checklist is the Certificate of Public Convenience and Necessity, or CPCN, for the PTEs, and Value Added Service for non-PTEs with a service for Internet Access Service. Infinivan submitted a certification from National Telecommunication Commission. The certification states that Infinivan is an enfranchised public telecommunication company under Republic Act number 10898 and a grantee of a provisional authority under NTC. Okay, Infinivan Inc. is duly authorized internet service provider and could be classified as a tier 1 internet service provider. So this falls under PTE. No. Okay. The bidder also attached their congressional franchise, a copy of Republic Act number 10898 as proof of their PTE. Okay, so item B, or the PTE, is rated as passed. Okay, next item is the statement of all its ongoing government and private contract. The bidder submitted 10 ongoing contracts with a total outstanding value of wala siyang total. Anyways, ilan nga? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 ongoing contracts. This is signed by their authorized representative. Okay, so item C, or the statement of all ongoing government contract, is rated as passed. The bidder also attached copies of proof of engagements or attachments to the list. Okay. Next item is the statement of single largest completed contract, similar to the project to be bid. So the bidder submitted the project entitled DICT Region 11. The name of contract is Provision of Internet Connectivity Services in Municipalities, Region 11, 14 lots. The nature or scope includes provision of internet connectivity service and supply and management information and communications technology equipment, or internet protocol-based interconnectivity of data, audio, or video. Date of contract, May 1, 2024. Value of contract is 19,221,964 pesos and 40 centavos. Date of completion, August 31, 2024. The OR numbers are also indicated. The form is signed by their authorized representative. We will be also requiring the attachment of end user's acceptance or contract accompanied by an OR or SI. So the bidder submitted or attached a final acceptance and completion certificate signed by the regional director of the DICT Region 11. The bidder also attached their contract, notarized contract. The bidder also attached a copy of their official receipts. Okay. So the statement of single largest completed contract with attachment is rated as passed. Next. Next item is the original copy of bid security. The bidder submitted Annex 3 or the bid securing declaration. So the bidder submitted a duly signed, notarized, notarized, and sealed bid securing declaration with an attached identification. Okay. So the original copy of bid security is rated as passed. Next is the conformity with the technical specifications. The bidder submitted the first is the schedule of requirements. It's 25 calendar days on receipt of notice to proceed, signed by their authorized representative. And then the conformity with the technical specifications. So we'll just check the technical specifications as per section 7 of the bidding documents. Report. So next, indoor access point. Sige nga. Router. Data communication box. Uninterruptible power supply. Quality of service. Signage. Sige next. Security. Sige next. Service monitoring. Coordination. Service. The next. 8.2 next is relocation. Sige next. Weekly reporting. Warranty. Sige next. Payment. Service level to people. Reporting. Availability, outage, position report, report repeats. Safety measurements. Data damage. Components. License construction. Testing setbacks. So the bidder submitted a complete technical specifications following Section 7 of the bidding documents with statements of compliances. So the conformity with the text specs is rated as pass. Next is the duly signed omnibus warrant statement. Okay, so we'll just check the notarized omnibus warrant statement. Granted full power. Number 3. Number 4. Number 6. Number 8. And so the bidder submitted a complete omnibus warrant statement, duly signed, and notarized. The bidder also attached the ID, valid ID, and the bidder also attached their secretary certificate. Okay, so the omnibus sworn statement is rated as passed. Next is the certified ISO 9001-2015 or ISO 27001. So the bidder submitted a certificate of registration from BSI for quality management ISO 9001-2015 under the name Infinivan Inc. The expiry date of the said certificate is on September 7, 2028. Okay, the bidder also attached ISO 27001-2022 from BSI also with an expiration of until October 20, 2028 and October 20, 2028. BSI. Okay, so the certified ISO certificate is rated as passed. Next, certificate of compliance to the National Privacy Commission. So the bidder attached a certificate from the NPC under the name Infinivan Inc. Effective until December 15, 2026. Ibig sabihin, kakakuha lang kahapon.
2020.
2026.
1 year lang.
1 year lang pa, di ba? Anyways, valid. Certificate of compliance to the NPC is rated as passed. Next is the vicinity or location of bidder's principal place of address. The bidder submitted a screen cap of their location with an address 31st Street, Taguig, Metro Manila. Okay, so the vicinity or location of the principal's place of business is rated as passed. Next, product brochure. Andito yung product brochure niya. Ilocos. Okay, so for the product brochure, the bidder submitted their company brochure. Okay, the bidder also submitted ano to? Access point. Brochure for their access points. VPN router or the router. Access points. The bidder also submitted their network diagram. So the product brochure is rated as passed. Next, project timeline. Okay, so the bidder submitted a Gantt chart. Okay, so the bidder submitted a Gantt chart indicating the 25 days delivery. Okay, so the project timeline or Gantt chart is rated as fast. Next is the supplier's audited financial statement. Duly stamp received by the BIR. So the bidder submitted a copy of their email from BIR with the subject, "Your BIR AFS e-submission uploads were received." Yung sabihan. The submission is electronic submission. And there's an email attachment that the uploads were received. Okay, so the audited financial statements includes the statement of financial position, comprehensive income, changes in equity, cash flows. Okay. So the audited financial statements received by BIR is rated as passed. Next is the net financial contracting capacity or the NFCC. So for the certificate of NFCC, the bidder declared amount of 6,329,375,679 pesos and 91 centavos, signed by their authorized representative. Okay. So for the Class B or the joint venture agreement, it's not applicable. Okay. The NFCC is rated as pass. GVA not applicable. Okay. So that sums up the evaluation of the eligibility and technical envelope of Infinivan Inc. Are there any comments or manifestations? Okay. So all items in the checklist are rated as pass. Therefore, Infinivan Inc. is eligible for the opening of the financial envelopes. So for the financial envelopes, we have the 3 copies still sealed. Okay, so let's open the financial envelope. Okay. The ABC for this project is, or procurement is 2,402,483 pesos and 52 centavos. Okay, so Infinivan submitted a financial bid for the provision of internet connectivity services in municipalities phase 1 in the province of Bulacan under Region 3 with a sum of 1,353,000 and 384 and 70 centavos only. Again, that's 1,353,384 and 70 centavos only. So that's 1,353,384.70. Duly signed by their authorized representative. Okay, so next item is next item. With bill of quantities Annex A. So the bidder also attached Annex A or the bill of quantities. Okay, so the financial bid form is rated as passed. Next, a price schedule. The bidder also submitted the price schedule goods offered from within the Philippines, signed by their authorized representative. The bidder also attached a certificate of reciprocity. Okay, so the original of duly signed and accomplished price schedule is rated as pass. So that ends the evaluation of the financial envelope of Infinivan Incorporated. Okay, next we proceed with the envelope of Converge ICT Solutions. Converge ICT Solutions. So as you can see, it is sealed and signed. Yeah. So before we proceed with the opening of the submitted bid, may we request the authorized representative of Converge ICT Solution to confirm is the bidding documents we are about to open in the same condition and status as when it was submitted to the BAC Secretariat?
Yes, confirm.
Thank you, sir, for your confirmation. That's that puts into record that the document has not been tampered with, altered, or opened since its submission. So let's proceed with the opening of the mother envelope. Okay, so inside the mother envelope, there are three sub-envelopes. Copy 1, bigat. Original copy and copy 2. So let's open these sub-envelopes. Okay. So inside the sub-envelopes are the financial component and the technical component. Send it off. Okay. Ayaw po makasa. Yeah. Nice. Ah. One, two, three. Yeah. Yung sa financial mo. Nasaan yung financial na sa kanya? Ito yung... Hindi. Hindi.
Ako na-open ko na. Wala.
Wala ba? Meron yan. Ano ba? Hindi, ito.
Isa.
Yun. So, hindi ka pa tapos.
Yan yung preview ko na.
Yan.
Yes, ako ka.
Okay, so these sub-envelopes are three financial component. Copy 2, original, copy 1. Okay, ayan. So itatabi po muna natin ito. Okay, let's start with the evaluation of the technical component of Converge ICT Solutions. Okay, first is the valid PhilJEPS registration. The bidder submitted certificate of PhilJEPS registration, platinum membership under the name Converge Information and Communications Technology Solutions, Inc., valid until May 7, 2026, together with pages 2 and 3. The bidder also on the page 3, it's indicated the valid mayor's permit, valid tax clearance, audited financial statement, as well as the SEC certificate. Ano yan? Wala? Okay, so the bidder also attached the copies of their legal documents. So the valid PhilJobs registration is rated as passed. Next, CPCN for the public for PTEs and VAS for non-PTEs with internet access service. So the bidder submitted a certification from NTC certifying that Converge ICT solution is a grantee of CPCN and provisional authorities issued by the NTC. Ito. And again, so this is the certification from the National Telecommunications Commission, certifying that Converge is a grantee of CPCN and provisional authorities by the NTC. So another certification is presented with the authority of CPCN. So item B is rated as passed. Next, statement of all ongoing contracts. The bidder submitted 12 ongoing contracts signed by their authorized representative. Okay, so the bidder also attached the, what do you call this? Additional attachments, proof of engagements with regards to the list of ongoing contracts. So item C is rated as passed. Next is the statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract. The bidder submitted their single largest contract under the client of University of the Philippines System. Name of contract, renewal of internet bandwidth for all CUs. Ano CUs? Campuses and universities. Date of the contract is May 30, 2023. Kind of goods, internet. Value of contracts is 20,008,000 pesos. Date of completion, November 19, 2023. With corresponding OR numbers. Signed by their authorized representative. So we'll be checking the attachments, the end user certificate, end user's acceptance certificate, or contract accompanied by an official receipt. The bidder submitted notice to proceed. The bidder also submitted purchase order. The bidder also submitted a certificate of end user acceptance. The bidder submitted certificate of performance evaluation with a rating of excellent. And then a copy of their ORs. Okay, so the bidder satisfies the requirements of the SLCC by providing a copy of their end user acceptance and contract accompanied by official receipt. Therefore, item D is rated as passed. Next item is the original copy of bid security. The bidder submitted Annex 3 or the bid securing declaration form. Okay. So the bidder submitted a signed and notarized bid securing declaration. So item E is rated as passed. Pagod na ako. Ano? Next is the conformity with the technical specification. The bidder submitted schedule of requirements, section 6. The delivery schedule is 25 calendar days upon receipt of notice to proceed. This is signed by their authorized representative. Next, we proceed with the technical specifications. So we will check on their compliance with regards to section 7 of the bidding documents. We'll just check it quickly. Okay, requirement pa na. Oh, captive indoor. Ulit. Outdoor. Oh, captive portal. Outdoor. Internet. Indoor. Outdoor. Data communication box. Quality of service, signage, service monitoring, security, service monitoring, 6, 7, 8, 9, something, reporting, service warranty, training, service levels, service ways, message response, message reporting. Okay, rebates. Certain insurance. Liquidated damage. It's that's a service testing and that's it. Delivery period, payment schedule. Okay. Okay, so the bidder stated a complete compliance with regards to or in reference to section 7 of the bidding documents. The form is signed by their authorized representative. Item F is rated as passed. Next, the omnibus sworn statements. Okay, so for the omnibus sworn statement, we'll just check their compliance. Okay, blacklisted. 4, 5, authorizing it. 6, no, 6. None of the directors. 7, compliance with existing rules. 8, 022. Okay. Okay, so the omnibus sworn statement is complete and it is duly signed and notarized. Signed and notarized. Okay, so the bidder also attached a secretary certificate. Secretary certificate for the omnibus sworn state, which is also duly signed and notarized. Okay, so the omnibus sworn statement is rated as passed. Next, certified ISO certificate 9001-2015 or ISO 27001. So the bidder submitted certification from Bureau Veritas for their ISO 9001-2015 for converged ICT solution. The certificate expires on 7 July 29, 2027. Okay, the bidder also submitted a attestation from Bureau Veritas for their compliance on ISO or IEC 27001-2022 or the Information Security Management System. Okay, so the certified ISO is rated as passed. Next, certificate of compliance to Data Privacy Act. The bidder submitted a certificate of registration from NPC with an expiration until October 21, 2026. Okay. The certificate of compliance to NPC is rated as passed. Next is the vicinity or location of bidder's principal address. The bidder submitted a screen capture of their address, and their address is New Street Building, MacArthur Highway, Balibago Road, Angeles City, Pampanga. The bidder also submitted their second location at Reliance IT Center, 99 Eulogio Rodriguez Jr. Avenue, Barangay Ugong, Pasig City, Metro Manila, with also an attached location map. Okay, next, the vicinity or location is rated as passed. Next is the product brochure. The bidder submitted a company profile. Okay, so the bidder submitted their product brochure po, together with their network diagrams, etc. So the product brochure is rated as passed. Next is the project timeline or Gantt chart. So the bidder submitted a Gantt chart for 25 days. Therefore, it is rated as passed. Next is the supplier's audited financial statement, duly stamp received by BIR. So the bidder submitted their electronic submission with a screen capture of their email with the subject your BIR AFS e-submission uploads were received, dated March 26, 2025. So they submitted electronically. So the audited financial statements includes statements of financial position, comprehensive income, changes in equity, statements of cash flows. Check it out. Okay, so the Supplier's audited financial statement is also rated as passed. Next, we have the net contracting financial net financial contracting capacity, NFCC. The bidder submitted a total value of 26,174,376,467 pesos and 98 centavos, signed by their authorized representative. Okay, so the NFCC is rated as passed. For the joint venture, it is not applicable. Okay, so that sums up the evaluation of Converge ICT solutions. Any comments or manifestations from the body? Okay, hearing none, the all checklist of requirements for Converge ICT solution is rated as pass, therefore making it eligible for the opening of the financial envelope. So as you can see, the financial envelopes are still sealed and signed. Okay, so let's open the financial envelopes. Okay, so again, the the approved budget of the contract is 2,402,483 pesos and 52 centavos. Okay, the financial bid of Converge ICT solution for the provision of internet connectivity services in municipalities, phase 1 in the province of Bulacan under Region 3 amounts to 2,331,720 pesos only. Again, that's 2,331,720 pesos only, VAT inclusive. So that's 2,331,720. Okay, so the financial bid is duly signed by their authorized representative. Okay, and then there is also an attached Annex A or Bill of Quantities signed by their authorized representative. Therefore, the financial bid form is rated as passed. Next is the original duly signed accomplished price schedule. So the bidder submitted price schedule for goods offered from within the Philippines, signed by their authorized representative, and is therefore rated as passed. Okay, so that sums up the evaluation of the financial envelope of Converge ICT Solutions, Inc. So may we see the abstract of bids? Okay, so for the abstract of bids, again, Infinivan Inc. Was rated as passed for both eligibility, technical, and financial requirements, with bid amount of 1,353,384 pesos and 70 centavos. And Converge ICT Solutions is also rated passed for the eligibility, technical, and financial component, with bid amount of 2,331,720 pesos only. So with this, we can see that Infinivan Inc. is the lowest calculated bid as read during the bid opening. Again, Infinivan Inc. is hereby declared as the hereby declared as the lowest calculated bid as read during bid opening. Therefore, Infinivan will be subject to detailed bid evaluation and post-qualification procedure. Okay, so any more comments or manifestations from the body? Okay, hearing none, again, thank you all for your participation. And this meeting is, or this bid opening is adjourned. Thank you, everyone.